Well, I was raised on music, and my mama was a country music singer, and so I was raised around it and in it, above it and below it, everything that there is has to do with country music. And I remember sleeping in her little guitar case. She would make a little bed for me in her little guitar case, and during her practice sessions, that would be my little bed. Bring a little pillow, and I'd cover up with her jacket, and that was always fun. One thing I remember as a really very young girl, about 8 years old, I was laying there listening to some LPs, some records, and I pointed out a certain voices in some music in the lyrics, and my mom looked at my dad and said, "She's pointing out the harmony," and he says, "No way does an 8-year-old know what harmony is," and I sang in it, and it was the harmony, so they knew I had some natural talent. They kept me out of being professional till I was about 14 years old, and I joined my own mother's band, and I was with her for about 5 years, and then I kind of joined different bands just to get the different feels of different types of music. I'm not only country music, I love every kind of music, especially old music. I like to take music and give it my own feel, make it my own genre. I like to personalize it to my own self. And music is my life. It always was. I always sang to every one of my babies. I've had 3 babies, and my oldest son unfortunately passed away a few years back, and he used to love to hear his mommy sing. And when he passed, I stopped singing for a year. And after a while, I realized that that's not what he would have wanted me to do. So I started singing again, and I started singing better than ever. And I really believe that God had something to do with that. I'm a Christian woman, and I raise my children Christian. Non-denominational. I'm the same type of Christian that Jesus was, if you want to believe that. Music is always in my home. It's always in my car. It's everywhere I go. I play guitar. I play auto harp. That's one of my favorite instruments. So when we're playing live on stage, a lot of times I'll switch back and forth between rhythm guitar and auto harp. And the auto harp is a very old instrument. Like I said, I like to take old things and make them new. And that's just something that I really, really enjoy doing that. I love to sing harmonies. I love to sing backups. I love to have harmonies sung with me. And I'm trying to teach my kids how to do that right now. And they're doing good. They're doing very well. My kids are wonderful. My kids are wonderful. And Stan is a fantastic guitar player. You can't find a better one around. I have a fantastic support system. All of my friends and my family, everybody supports me. And they're there for every show that they can be at. And you'll just hear them hooting and hollering. I don't care if it's Loretta Lynn on stage and I'm with her, they will hoot and holler for me more than they will her. That's how loyal these people are. And I love them. I love them to death. They're my all-time best fans, and my all-time very best friend and very best fan is my friend Charlene Pilgrim. I love her to death, and without her, I never would have had the kind of music that I have now. She encourages me, and she gives me strength, and she prays for me, and that's everything that I need. She also gave me my wonderful fiance. I don't encourage my children to play any certain kind of music. They can play anything they want as long as it's music. AC/DC, Beatles, Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash has been a big influence in my youngest son's life. Now it's the Beatles. My older son's music likes are AC/DC, Metallica, but he also digs Brad Paisley and all those country stars, and so we have a huge variety, and I really think that's an important part of a well-rounded musical family, and I'm very proud of that.
Now the man on the left was a sinner, tied to the cross he bled. He could have been forgiven, but he mocked the Lord instead. You say you are the Son of God, and they nailed you to a tree. Go down and save us all, if God your Father be. Up on Calvary, and the man in the middle was Jesus. He died for you and me. Three men on a mountain, up on Calvary, and the man in the middle was Jesus. He died for you and me. Now the man on the right was a sinner, sorry for his sins. He begged the Lord's forgiveness, and Jesus said to him, fear not this earthly death, for this day is o'er. You'll be with me in paradise on heaven's golden shore. Three men on a mountain, up on Calvary, and the man in the middle was Jesus. He died for you and me. He died for you and me.